Okay, so in this video we shall be discussing few problems based on gravity model. So in the textbook, if you refer to page number 686, you will be looking into the first problem, which comes under gravity model technique of trip distribution. So I'll read out the problem. So there's a self-contained town consisting of four residential areas A, B, C, and D. There might be some printing mistakes, so please be careful. So there are four residential areas A, B, C, and D, and there are two industrial estates X and Y. Generation equations show that for the design year in question, the trips from home to work generated by each residential area per 24 hours a day are as follows. Okay, that means that from A there are 1000 trips that are getting generated. From B or zone B there are 2250 trips generated. From C there are 1750 trips generated, and from D there are 3200 trips generated. Okay, so these are the total number of trips that are getting generated, and this is the data as per the 24 hours per day surveys that might have been carried out. So the generation equations shows that for the design year in the question, the trips from home to work are these many. Okay, so there are 3700 jobs in industrial estate X, and there are 4500 jobs in industrial estate Y. So these are the total number of jobs available in industrial X and Y. Now it is known that the attraction between the zones are inversely proportional to the square of the journey time between zones. Now, as I had told you, if you remember the equation which I had taught you here, in this equation, you can see this is the spatial separation between the two zones. So this D can be distance, or it can be time, or it can be even cost between the two zones. So here in this particular question, they have considered the time as the spatial separation between the zones. Okay, so it is known that the attraction between the zones is inversely proportional to the square of the journey, that is d raised to 2. Okay, again that d here is the time of travel. The journey time in minutes from home to work are being given like this. So this is in terms of minutes. So from A, that is from zone A to industrial estate X, it takes 15 minutes to travel. Again from zone A to industrial estate Y, it takes 20 minutes, and so on. Okay, so the journey time from all these zones to these two different industrial estates are being given to you in minutes. You are expected to calculate and tabulate the interzonal trips for journeys from home to work. Okay, so this is the problem that is being given to you. You are expected to do the trip distribution, right? Now if you remember, the second form of gravity model equation is being taken into consideration. So this is the general equation that you need to follow. So the total number of future trips from T I to J is equal to this divided by this. So as I told you, the spatial separation here Dij is with respect to time, and square of that as been given in the problem need to be considered. Okay, so Pi and Aj is already known to you. Pi is the present number of trips happening in any given zone, and Aj is the attraction happening for individual uh, industrial estate. Okay, now remember this equation and we shall start substituting the parameters into it. So initially as a first step, I will be calculating the total number of future trips from A to X and then A to Y. So origin is A, destination is industrial estate X. Similarly, in the next step, origin is A, destination is industrial estate Y. So here capital TAX is equal to P for A is being given as how much? Capital PI is 1000 for A. That 1000 I will be substituting here. Then what is AJ? AJ for X is 3700. That is, for industrial estate X there are 3700 jobs. So obviously there will be 3700 destination points. Okay, so that 3700 I will write here, divided by the square of the distance between them. Now the distance or the spatial separation here is with respect to time. So to travel from A to X, it takes 15 minutes. So square of 15 need to be put here, divided by the total attractions in X, total attractions in Y, okay, each divided by the spatial separations. So 3700 divided by 15 square plus 4500 divided by 20 square. 20 square is the time taken to travel from zone A to industrial estate Y. So that is 20 square. So if you try to calculate it, the capital T A to X comes around to be 604. Okay. On similar grounds, you will have to find out what is T A to Y. So T A to Y is origin is A and destination is Y, as I told you, and then correspondingly you start substituting the things into it. Okay, so origin is A, so PI is 1000. From the given data, PI is 1000, and then J here is Y, industrial estate Y. So the total number of attractions in Y is 4500 as been given in the problem. So to travel from A to Y, it takes 20 minutes. So square of 20 divided by, again, X attractions, Y attraction, and the spatial separations between them. Okay. Now again, if you calculate that, you will get 396. You need to check the calculations because there might be some printing errors or printing mistakes that might have happened in the textbook. Calculate these things in detail by yourself and then have a check of it. Now we have completed the capital T I J for A to X and then A to Y. Now similarly you will have to do it for B to X and then B to Y, and then C to X and then C to Y, then D to X and then D to Y. Okay, so basically you are trying to find out the interzonal trips that might be happening in future with respect to the present number, with respect to the trips happening and the attractions that are there in the opposite zone. Okay, so A to X, A to Y, B to X, B to Y, and then C to X, C to Y, and then D to X and then D to Y need to be calculated. Once you have calculated all these capital TIJs, okay, you need to tabulate the findings in the form of a matrix. So this is the matrix that you will be coming across. So from A to X, you had got TAX as 604. You can go back and see it is 604. Okay, so TA to X is 604. Like this, for every trip category you need to start tabulating the contents into it. Okay, so this is the matrix wherein you have TA to X, TA to Y, B T B to X and then B to Y, C to X and then C to Y, D to X and then D to Y. Okay, so once this is being done, you are expected to also introduce one more column here, which is the Tij for origin zones A, B, C, D, and then the total productions that are expected to happen. Okay, so these trips are what need to be entered here, which will be given in the question. Okay, then you need to add additional rows here. So you can see here that the total calculated attraction CIs are these. That is summation of 604 plus 604 plus 790 plus 1980 is 3978. But the total predicted attractions is how much? 3700. Similarly, summation of all these is 4222. But as in the problem, the attractions are 4500. Then the total number of trips here, if you sum up together, it is 8200, and the predicted trip is again 8200. That is summation of 3700 plus 4500 is 8200. Sum of these plus sum of these is again 8200. But these two are not matching. Okay, Cij and Aj are not matching. That is what is expected to be matched by doing the trip distribution, and that is what is our intention here of solving this problem. Now, to have a proper match, what we'll have to do is we will have to go back to the initial equation that I had already explained to you. Okay, so you will have to find out the modified adjusted attraction factor for the next iteration that you are going to carry out. Okay, so this equation is very important for you to remember. After you have tabulated these, and once you have realized that there's a difference in the trips that are happening, okay, the calculated trips and the predicted attractions, when they are not matching with each other, you need to find out something called as the adjusted attraction factors for iteration m. So AJM is the adjusted attraction factor for iteration m. This can be k as well as m. It depends upon the planner. So you can consider it as AJM. Okay. Now AJM is equal to AJ, capital AJ, divided by CJ m minus 1 multiplied by AJ m minus 1, where Aj is the desired attraction. This Aj is the desired attraction. This we already have. Cj m minus 1 is the actual attraction factor in the previous step. That is what you have calculated here. This is Cj. Okay. And then Aj m minus 1 is the actual attraction factor that is being given in the problem. Okay. And m here is the second iteration or the iteration number. So in case if this is the second iteration, then m becomes equal to 2. So this m becomes equal to 2. Okay. So when m is equal to 2 in the second iteration, when we are stepping into the second iteration, you will be finding out the adjustment attraction factor or adjusted attraction factor. So there are two attractions here. One is industrial estate X and the other one is industrial estate Y. So AJ2 for zone X is equal to AJ. What is AJ? AJ would be given to you. So this is for X. So AJ for X is 3700. But what is CIJ? CIJ is this. Okay. CIJ from the previous step is 3978. That is Cj m minus 1. So m here is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So whatever Cj value you have got in iteration 1, that need to be put here, multiplied by 3700, which is again Aj m minus 1. Okay, Aj divided by Cj m minus 1 multiplied by Aj m minus 1. You will be getting 3440. Similarly, AJ2, this is AJ2 means 2 represents the iteration 2. Okay, AJ2 for zone Y is 4500. That is AJ. divided by Cj m minus 1 multiplied by Aj m minus 1. Okay, once you have done this, you will get these two adjusted attraction factors as 3440 and 4800. Now once you have got these adjusted factors, you need to resolve the problem. You need to resolve the problem by calculating all those ta2x, ta2y, tb2x, tb2y, tc2x, tc2y, and then td2x, and then d2y, all once again. Okay, the iteration need to be initiated. So with these new adjusted factors, I'll be resolving the contents. The same steps what you followed in step 1, okay, where you calculated all these different elements, need to be again repeated here. So ta2x is equal to 1000. Okay, this is capital Pi, it remains the same, multiplied by the new adjusted factor. In the previous case you had this as 3000, possibly if we just scroll up you can see here it was 3700, but now in the second iteration it will not be 3700, but it will be the new adjusted attraction factor, that is 3440. So 1000, which is capital Pi, multiplied by the new adjusted factor for x, divided by the spatial separation between the two zones, which is 15 minutes, square of that, divided by 3400, divided by the spatial separation between a to x plus 4800. This is the new adjusted factor for attraction y or industrial estate y. Okay, so 4800 divided by 20 square, this is the spatial separation between that. So you will be resolving these contents, and then you will be getting a solution for ta to x. So ta to x is 560, ta to y is 440. On similar grounds you will find out tb to x, tb to y with the new adjusted factors. So these are the adjusted factors, 3440 and then 4800. Okay, these are the new adjusted factors. All other things will remain the same. So once you have put all these contents into it, you will be again retabulating them in the form of a matrix like this. Okay, so in this OND matrix you have the origins and then the destinations. So the new elements for this matrix would be all these. Okay, and these are the TIJs for origin zones A, B, C and D, which are the productions. Okay, 1000, 2250, and then 1170, 3200, all these are been already given to you in the problem. So just like what we did in the previous step, you will be doing the same thing here, right? Then you will be including two new rows here. One is Tij for the destination zone x and y, the total attractions, and the other one is the total predicted attractions. Okay, these again are known to you in the problem. These are the predicted attractions which would be given in the problem. Summation of these two is 8200. Then in this particular row, if you try to sum up all the trips that are happening in X, it would come at around 3620. On the other hand, summation of all capital Y's, you get 4580. Okay, again if you sum up these two, you will come at 8200. Now summation of these two is 8200, summation of all these is 8200, predicted attractions total is again 8200, but still there is little difference between the predicted attractions and the calculated attractions as per your calculation. Okay, so if you need more accuracy for this Tij to be equal or very close to the predicted attraction, then you need to again reiterate the process. Okay, so in case if you want to go to the next iteration, then what you will have to do is you will have to repeat the process by again finding the next adjustment factor or the adjusted attraction factor, and then repeat the whole process. I suppose you already know that how the adjusted attraction factors need to be calculated. It is similar to the one that we did here. Okay, you need to find out the new adjusted attraction factors. So here, when you if you are wanting to start with the third iteration, m becomes equal to 3. Okay, m becomes equal to 3. So this adjusted attraction factor for zone X would be aj3, and for zone Y it would be aj3 again. And you will be finding out the new adjusted attraction factors, recalculating these contents, and then tabulating it like this once again and doing the comparison. So this is how the iterations will be carried out to normalize your solution and do the distributions to the accuracies that you expect to do. So in the next video, I'll be starting with the next problem.